Salve discipuli, third graders. I'm wearing my field school shirt today in honor of all of you. And again, as I say every week, I miss you all, but I hope you're doing well and staying safe right now. So, third graders, Oremus. Pater noster, qui es in caelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in caelo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. All right, so we're going to jump into it. As always, if you have the lesson plan out in front of you, that would be perfect. So make sure you have your printed lesson plan in front of you so that we can work with that in the video today. So you'll see on the first page of the lesson plan, we have a vocabulary review. And when you look at this list, you might feel a little overwhelmed because we have a ton of words on this list. But don't worry, there's nothing new here. These are all words that you've already learned, and this is just a review. So this is a chance for you to look through that list on your own, and I want you to mark any words that are unfamiliar to you. So any words that you're like, ooh, I don't remember this one, or words that you've forgotten, I want you to mark those, and if you can, write out that word and its definition on a separate piece of paper or on a flashcard and practice that this week, okay? So go look through that list and write down any word that you can't remember and keep practicing that until you know that you really know all of the words on that list. Because this is a review week. After this week, we're moving into a new chapter, and so I want you to all feel confident as we move into the next chapter and start learning a lot of new material. All right, so I'm not going to go over all of those words right now because there are a lot of them, but I want you to go over them yourself. And then moving on to the second page, we have a quick review of the endings that we've been learning for masculine, feminine, and neuter, singular, and plural. And these will all look super familiar to you because we've been talking about them every week for the past few weeks. So this time, instead of just writing in the ending, I'm having you write in the ending to a word. So we see for masculine, we have the word numer, and then blank. What would be the singular ending? That's right, numerus. So us is our ending there, and that would mean number. Then plural, we have numeri, that's right. So numeri means numbers, plural. Then we have liter blank for feminine singular. What ending should we put in there? That's right, litera, a, right? And that means letter. And then we have plural, liter, what ending are we going to put there? Literae, A-E, and that means letters. Then moving on to neuter, we have the word exempl, and then blank, what is it? For singular, it'd be exemplum, right? That ending, and that means example. And then plural, we have exempl, what? Exemplar, which means examples. Great work. So I'm going to show you the chart really quick, just as a reminder. We have us, e for masculine, so numerus, numeri, I, litera, literae, a, opidum, opida. Or sorry, the example I used was exemplum, exemplar. All right, so make sure you have all of those written down in your chart, and then you are ready to get translating. So this video will be a little bit shorter than the last few. What we're going to do for translating today is instead of translating and putting in the word ending, you are going to translate. But as you're translating, you'll notice that one of the words in each of the sentences is missing. So you're going to look in the word bank that I have on that worksheet, and you are going to pick a word from that word bank and fill in the blanks. So today, instead of focusing on grammar, we're really looking at vocabulary. And you're welcome to go ahead and use the whole list of vocabulary that we have on the first page. And you can go ahead and look at that as you're deciding which word to use. So let's just jump right into it. Let's look at sentence number 1 together. We have Sicilia blank est. All right. Sicilia blank est. So we know Sicilia. What does that mean? Sicily, that's right. And if you want to, you can go to the 3rd page of the lesson plan, and I attached a picture of the map from your book, so you can go find Sicily. It's right underneath Italy on the map. And what is it when you look at the map? It's a country, but it's land that's surrounded by water on every side. What do we call that? That's right, it's an island. Are any of the words in the word bank Latin for island? Let's take a look. We have fluvius, parva, insulae, oppidum, insula, and non. Which one of those words should we use? That's right, insula. So we have Sicilia, insula, est. Sicilia, insula, est. How did you know it was insula? That's right, insula means island. So go ahead and translate. What would it say? Sicily is an island. Great work. And remember, we say an island here, and even though we don't see that in Latin we don't have articles, so we add those in English when it makes sense. Okay, so we have Sicily is an island. Sorry if it's hard to see this. Now number 2, we have Italia insula blank est. Italia insula blank est. Well, let's take a look at our map again. Look at the 3rd page and look at Italy. Does Italy look like an island? Is it surrounded by water on 4 sides, on all sides? No, it's not. Italy is a peninsula. It's surrounded by water on 3 of its sides, but it's not an island. So what word are we going to use? Let's look at the word bank. We could do fluvius. Italy is an island river? No. Okay, what about parva? Italy is a small island? No, because Italy is not an island. Insulae? Italy is an island island? No. What about oppidum? Italy is an island city? No, that doesn't work. What about insula? Italy is an island island? No. What about non? Italy is not an island. I think we found it. So we're going to put in non on the blank. Italy is not an island. Go ahead and write your translation. Italy is not an island. Great work. Okay, number 3. We have Nilus blank est. Nilus. What does Nilus mean, 3rd graders? Go ahead and look at the map. Take a second to look. Nilus. If you look at the very bottom of the map, look over in Egypt. What do you see? That's right, it's the Nile River. So the Nile is what? Let's look at a list. Fluvius, the Nile is a river. Does that work? Yes, that works. Perfect. So we're going to put in fluvius, river. So we have the Nile is a river. The Nile is a river. Great work. Okay, go ahead, write that down. We are going to move on to number 4. I'm going to just use this orange marker now because it looks like the pink one is going up. So number 4 is Sparta blank est. Okay, we have Sparta blank est. Now I want you to take a look first at the map. Try to find Sparta. Where is Sparta? I'll give you a hint. Sparta is in Greece or in Graecia. Try to see if you can find it. That's right, there it is. Okay, so Sparta is what? Looking at the map, what does it look like? Is it a country or a town or a river or an island? That's right, it's a city. So look at the word bank and try to find the word for city. All right, did you find it? That's right, it's the word oppidum. Go ahead and write your translation. Okay, so we have Sparta is a city. Sparta is a city. Great work. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5, we have Sicilia et Sardinia. Blank Magnae sunt. Sicilia et Sardinia blank Magnae sunt. Okay, so go ahead, look at the map again. Find Sicilia et Sardinia. Do you see them on the map? One of them is, actually both of them are next to Italy. Do you see them? All right, so what are they? All right, go ahead, look at the word bank. See if you can find the word that best describes Sicilia et Sardinia blank Magnae sunt. So we have Sicily and Sardinia are, what's Magnae? Large. So Sicilia and Sardinia are large what? Go ahead and write down your answer. All right, you ready? Are large insulae, islands. So we have Sicilia et Sardinia, insulae magnae sunt. Now go ahead and write your translation. Okay, we have Sicily and Sardinia are large islands. Is that what you got? Perfect. Okay, let's move on. Our final sentence we're translating, number 6. We have Melita insula blank est. Melita insula blank est. Here you go. Now again, look at the map on the next page. See if you can find Melita. Now this one's pretty small. It should be right underneath Sicilia or Sicily. All right, then go ahead. Pick what word to put in the blank and translate it on your own. Okay, are you ready? I have Melita insula parva est. What does parva mean? That's right, it means small. So we have Malta is, from est, a small parva island, insula. Great work. All right, that is it for today, third graders. Great work translating, and I'm excited to move on to chapter 2 next week. Until then, walete discipuli.